Shemuel judged Yisrael all the days of his life, and he went from year to year in circuit to Bethel and the Gilgal and the Mizpah, and he judged Yisrael in all those places, and his return was to the Ramah, for there was his house, and there he judged Yisrael, and he built there an altar to Yahweh. Of the books called Shemuel, the first, chapter 8. And it was, when Shemuel was old, that he made his sons judges over Israel. Now the name of his firstborn was Joel, and the name of his second Abiah. They were judges in Beersheba. And his sons walked not in his ways, but turned aside after the unjust gain, and took bribes, and perverted justice. Then all the elders of Israel gathered themselves together, and came to Shemuel to the Ramah. And they said to him, Behold, thou art old, and thy sons walk not in thy ways. Now make us a king to judge us like all the nations. But the thing displeased Shemuel when they said, Give us a king to judge us. And Shemuel prayed to Yahweh. And Yahweh said to Shemuel, Hearken to the voice of the people in all that they say to thee, for they have not rejected thee, but they have rejected me, that I should not be king over them, according to all the works which they have done since the day that I brought them up out of Mizraim, even to this day, in that they have forsaken me, and served other gods, so do they also to thee. Now therefore hearken to their voice, howbeit thou shalt testify solemnly to them, and shalt show them the manner of the king that shall reign over them. And Shemuel told all the words of Yahweh to the people that asked of him a king. And he said, This will be the manner of the king that shall reign over you. He will take your sons and appoint them to him for his chariots and to be his horsemen, and they shall run before his chariots, and he will appoint them to him for captains of thousands and captains of 50s, and he will set some to plough his ground and to reap his harvest, and to make his instruments of war and the instruments of his chariots. And he will take your daughters to be perfumers, and to be cooks, and to be bakers. And he will take your fields, and your vineyards, and your oliveyards, even the best of them, and give them to his servants. And he will take the 10th of your seed and of your vineyards, and give to his officers and to his servants. And he will take your men servants and your maid servants, and your goodliest young men and your donkeys, and put them to his work. He will take the 10th of your flocks, and ye shall be his servants. And ye shall cry out in that day because of your king, whom ye shall have chosen you, and Yahweh will not answer you in that day. But the people refused to hearken to the voice of Shemuel, and they said, Nay, but we will have a king over us, that we also may be like all the nations, and that our king may judge us, and go out before us, and fight our battles. And Shemuel heard all the words of the people, and he worded them in the ears of Yahweh. And Yahweh said to Shemuel, hearken to their voice, and make them a king. And Shemuel said to the men of Yisrael, Go ye, every man to his city. Now there was a man of Benjamin, whose name was Kish, the son of Abihail, the son of Ror, the son of Bechorath, the son of Apich, the son of the man of Yemini, a mighty man of valor. And he had a son, whose name was Shaul, a young man and a goodly, and there was not among the children of Israel a goodlier person than he. From his shoulders and upward he was higher than any of the people.